We have Gloucestershire Old Spots, and they seem to work for us. And the primary reason we pick them is one of the characteristics of some heritage breeds, and again, it's more breeder to breeder, is the attitude of the pig, the disposition. Gloucestershire Old Spots, every single one I have encountered in this region, which all come from a guy in Oregon, more or less, maybe a couple generations back, but I think they pretty much all come from him. They are docile. They're sweethearts. They're like dogs. If you've seen any of our Instagram videos, it's just our kids are always in there with the pigs.
I know.
I can contain them with the most flimsy and passive fencing, and they'd never even test it. They never get out. And for our situation with 5 children, soon to be 6 outside of the womb, if I can reduce the quantity of living beings that I have to chase around the island, then I will pick that. And the pigs, Gloucestershire Old Spots, they've never escaped. Never, ever. And so for us, it's their manner. They're just sweethearts. They're like Nana in Peter Pan.
Yeah,
They're
right.
like the nanny dog. They're just ridiculous in their sweetness.
We find our kids often
Riding them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes their friends come over, and the friends are not quite ready for it. And they find themselves in a precarious situation.
Yeah, so you want to watch your friends' kids.
Yeah. But when they grow up from, a wiener size to almost full grown, they have a ball with them.
Yeah, and for us that echoes to benefits for us across the entire lifespan of the pig. They're easy to contain. They are also easy to shoot. And that's huge if you're going to be processing your own pigs. They are docile. They do not freak out. Well, I would say most pigs don't, but some are more prone to it. But they don't become wary of other pigs dying right next to them at all. So when I slaughter Gloucestershire Old Spots, they're the one pig, maybe and other lard pigs are this way, though I would not qualify Old Spots as lard pigs. But I don't have to worry about order, hegemony, hierarchy in when I shoot them. So I can shoot. And this might be a discussion for another time, but when it comes to shooting a pig, it's nice to shoot the least dominant pig first in a group of pigs, because if that pig is left alone, they will be almost impossible to shoot. They will be keeping their distance from you. They will be antsy and anxious not because they fear death or even the sight of other dead pigs, but they fear solitude. They do not want to be alone. And so when I pull up to slaughter a group of Tamworths, which are a heritage breed, but they are also lean, and they are acrobatic and sketchy little buggers. They're super alert and anxious and they want to know what's going on all the time. And so they're difficult to shoot. So I have to be really careful to leave the dominant pig last when I'm shooting them. Because the dominant pig is fine on its own.
Yeah.
Or the most competent pig, the pig at the top of the hierarchy. I don't ever have to think about that with Old Spots.
Yeah.
The harvesting is easy all the way through. And I would classify, one more reason we pick them is because they're right in the middle between the lean pig and the lard pig. They are not as fat as lard pigs, not as lean pigs. Yeah. So they're I call them a bacon pig, which has some historical precedent. But they're nice and fatty, but not too fat.